not last night, but the night before, I felt so tired all of a sudden and kind of sick and barfy. And so I went to bed at around 8:30. And I think it was because my body was looking for the sugar that I'm not feeding it. I'm switching over to ketogenic. And I weighed myself. I started at 119 pounds, and I haven't really lost any weight in the first couple of days, which is fine. I don't care. But I have felt better since yesterday, and today I was shopping and I found, and what do I need this for when I'm a vegetarian? Well, this is one of my favorite things to use for enemas because it's cheap and it can be thrown out after a couple times. And so I got 3 of them at a dollar store that I found when I was waiting for my car to get its oil changed. And so my car's oil's changed. It might need new brakes by next oil change, or maybe not. I don't think so. I can probably hold out another 6 months to a year, hopefully, and maybe I'll get some kind of recreational vehicle in the meantime. Who knows? But today I'm going to do an enema. I also got this bag of organic coffee, so I'm going to do a coffee enema with this thing, and that's one of my things right now because I'm working on creating and cleansing, as well as preparing for a crisis in June and preparing to wander, and also preparing to play outdoors. So today I also got some Epsom salts. I wanted to get it at Costco because I thought it would be cheaper, but they didn't have any, so I got some at a different store. The same store I got the coffee, I got Epsom salts, I got shampoo, and it's a kind I haven't tried before, but I probably saved half the price that I would have had to pay if I got the shampoo on Amazon. Of a different kind I like better, but I'm trying to save money where I can because I paid for an oil change today too. And I got this dry sack. It was $8, and I wanted to get some resistance bands, but then I looked on the package and it says, warning to California, this product has some substances that are associated with cancer and defects. So I'm gonna look up to get some non-toxic resistance bands because that's something that's really easy to travel with and work out with. And I haven't really gotten into working out yet. I've been doing my psoas exercise in the morning, but I'm going to wait until I lose a couple pounds before I do that. Plus I'm working on a bunch of other things. Yesterday I set up my music creation station, so that's looking good. And yesterday I bought a cord for a microphone that I have that hopefully can plug into my external sound card. So I'm going to try that out. And if recording audio that way is fun, then I might get a better microphone. Just playing around with a lot of different things since I have all this energy right now. And also using some of it to plan. So the Epsom salts could come in handy if I'm not feeling well and I need to relax. I haven't tried that strategy, but I could try since I have them now on hand. And I got this on Amazon Prime. It's a 2 amp charger plug that I need for my external battery pack. I used to use one that was for a work phone, but I gave that phone back. So I got this portable thing, and it might charge iPhones faster as well. And I also got my favorite salt toothpaste on Amazon Prime because before, when I've gone out looking for it, I went to 2 stores and they were out. So then I wasted all that time. So this time, not wasting time, though I did spend quite a few hours shopping today. And at some point I'm going to go out and get some runners and a tennis racket. So a lot of running around shopping. I went to Walmart and got some organic celery hearts. So I'm going to eat that for a snack and make that now while I'm also making my coffee enema preparation. So that's what I'm up to today, and things are good so far. This is today's ketogenic snack: celery with sour cream and a bit of salsa. So I'm gonna do a coffee enema. So I brewed my coffee and I'm gonna filter it with this because this isn't fine enough, I don't think. And then I'm gonna use this to inject the enema. Just kidding, I don't use this needle part. All you need is this. The river looks so beautiful right now. And I just went to the dollar store and got 2 more of these. I got some at a different dollar store and I did an enema with it, and then when I was cleaning this thing out, it felt all sticky and yucky. And turns out there's like a lubricant right in this part that like got all over the tube and everything. So it's weird why they would do that, because pretty much injecting like toxic glue residue into one's butt or into one's turkey. And I don't use this for a turkey, I use it for my butt. But I'm hoping that this one doesn't have the glue stuff. It doesn't look like it does. So I bought 3 of those things from the other one and I threw one out, and so I have 2 that are just garbage pretty much, unfortunately. And that's the thing with doing these healthy lifestyle things, is that there's always wastes of resources, wastes of money. Only a couple dollars, but still. So I don't want to inject that residue into my body. That kind of defeats the purpose of doing a coffee enema, which is supposed to be very cleansing. So I'm glad I got these good ones now, and the other ones will probably come in handy for something eventually. Look at all the leaves. It's getting green. It's getting green and happy. Look at all the happy little green. Yesterday, I got an oil change for my car, and while I was waiting for it to get finished, I was walking around in an unfamiliar area and looking around at all the unfamiliar sights. And then I asked the universe, I said, what am I not seeing? And then I kept walking, and it wasn't long, only a couple minutes, before I saw a building and I saw a sign. And part of the sign was the Dream Center. And I've talked about the Dream Center before, and how in my first powerful altered state experience, I was following the signs and something told me to look for yellow. And so I looked for yellow, and this man was there with a yellow Vizzy vest in a power scooter, and he was somewhat homeless. He wasn't fully homeless, but I think he was living in very, very subpar conditions. And I took him to coffee, and he told me to create the Dream Center And when he was telling me the instructions, all I could see was my hand moving, and it was like my hand was just moving, and it wasn't even my writing. And he told me that God told him to do this. And yeah, anyway, I had the instructions and I didn't create it yet. But when I asked that question to the universe, and then I look up and there's that sign, it's pretty interesting that that happened. I don't know if it's significant or not. I really don't know what is significant.